Alright, we gonna work now? You're not gonna break? We good? I think we good. Hello everyone, Bubble Ninja 720 here, bringing you part 3 of my playthrough, or I should say, live stream, of Final Fantasy XIV. When we last left off, got some goodies in terms of gear. We also unlocked the inn room, as you can see, just got out of it. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do some unlocking of other classes. I'm at least going to pick up the Conjurer, and I think we're gonna take a little trip. So we're gonna take a little detour. It's gonna be a little harrowing, so bear with me. First things first. Let's go ahead and get us some healing action. Conjurer's Guild. Alrighty. Speak with Tyranny at Bent Branch Meadows. Speak with Keith at Bent Branch Meadows. Okay. Yeah, I will eventually get back to the storyline and stuff. I just want to get some of these unlocks going. Oop. Oop. Watch my minimap. Well met, adventurer. You are come to Stillglade Fane, home of the Conjurer's Guild. We conjurers harness the power of earth, wind, and water that abound in nature, and thereby weave spells of healing and protection. Ever do we seek noble souls to initiate into our mysteries? Might you be such a soul, come to join the guild? Yes. Then allow me to provide you with an overview of what it is to be a conjurer. Conjuring is the art of healing and purification. Its practitioners harness the power of nature, that they might bring about change in the form of spells. Primitive magic such as that once wrought by individuals known as mages, meaning those with the ability to manipulate aether, has existed since the dawn of time. It was not until some 5 centuries ago that conjuring emerged from this shapeless agglomeration of spells and charms, an event which led to the founding of Gridania. In those dark days, the elementals would not suffer man's presence in the Twelveswood, forcing our forebears to make their homes beneath the earth in the great subterranean city of Gelmora. But their desire to settle in the Twelveswood continued to burn fiercely. Time and again they sought to curry the elementals' favor. Unlike men and other creatures bound in temples of flesh, the elementals are beings of pure aether. Recognizing this, the mages of Eld reasoned that their talent for etheric manipulation might allow them to commune with these theretofore enigmatic entities. Jesus. It took 5 long decades, but our forebears finally succeeded. They rewarded the elementals' permission to dwell in Twelveswood. And so it was that the nation of Gridania was born. Since that time, the elementals have taught us to live as one with nature, speaking to all Gridanians through the hearers, those mages who are able to commune with them. And for their intimacy with the elementals, the hearers would go on to attain greater mastery over the forces of nature, thus that they could see the art of conjuring. And that, my most attentive listener, is a brief history of conjuring. If you have a mind to walk our path, I wholeheartedly recommend you join the guild. It would be my pleasure to explain the initiation process to you. Pray speak with me again when you are ready. Pardon me, I woke up just recently, so reading is kind of like, woof. Made up, are you ready to join the Conjurer's Guild? Yes, I am. Way of the Conjurer. That is well. I shall introduce you to our guildmaster, Brother Isumiyan. Brother Isumiyan presides over the Conjurer's Guild even as he serves the nation as a hearer. You will find him in the meditation area within. Go to him and make known your desire to join the guild. Greetings, adventurer. I am told you wish to become a conjurer of Stillglade fame. I am Brother Isanion, master of this guild. Before you are formally accepted into our ranks, I would impart to you the principle of conjury. Pray attend me well. Conjury is an arcane art that takes life and the living for its domain. Its primary purpose is salving of hurts and the granting of protection. I don't do as much in the protecting anymore. You kind of did lose Protect, Shell, and Stone Skin, so... You get to keep your hots, though. I like hots. Adventurers such as yourself often stand upon the front lines of battle. Owing to this, you are like to find yourself in many situations where the capacity for healing would be advantageous. Mind you, there is more to conjury than that. By harnessing the power of the earth, wind, and water, conjurers are also capable of weaving spells that wreak havoc. In terms of sheer destructive power, conjuring may pale in comparison to thaumaturgy, but its capacity to defend one against aggression more than compensates for this relative shortcoming. In mastering healing and purification, not only will you be able to mend wounds and purge afflictions, but you will also be able to breathe life back into the fallen. More than simply healers, yet not true dealers of destruction, conjurers realize their full potential when they employ their powers in the support of others. This, my dear adventurer, is what it means to be one of us. Mayhap that was too much to grasp upon a single hearing. But worry not, for the meaning of my words will become clear to you in due time. You will come to understand that conjury is not the sole province of the conjurer. Should you wish to walk our path, I must needs ask that you solemnly vow to embrace nature, to heed the will of the elementals and the 12-wood alike. Can you make this vow? Yes, I will vow to embrace nature. And at your answer ere your lips had parted, yet I am no less pleased to hear it. By the power vested in me, I hereby name you a member of the Conjurers Guild. Yea. If you would be so kind as to lend me your hunting log, I shall add to it the names of such creatures as would pose a suitable challenge to a conjurer. And to mark this momentous occasion, I present to you this cane. Though it may be old and weathered, it will serve you well as you take your first steps upon the path of the conjurer. Take up your cane, hero, and present yourself to me once more. I would assign you your first task as a conjurer, Stillglade fame. Yay. Now, I'm not going to do that right away. I'm just going to do this. So I get an armor set. Ready. I like this in the top one. Oops, I didn't save it. I think Feathered Harpoon is what I was using. That goes to level 25. Now we were using the action. And there's nothing new on here. Alright. So now I need to go and get... Alright, well, we will pick up a bunch of stuff in the next town that I'm going to, though. Since I'll be going there once. Be done with... Well... do I do it now? Well, we'll head to Bent Branch. I'll get Bent Branch situated, and then after that, we'll go from there. This is going to be a lot of running. Just to give you a heads up. There's going to be a lot of treacherous running, too. So first heading to Bent Branch. Don't attack me. Ah! You can't reach me. Good. Alright, so now we're at Bent Branch Meadows. gonna go and attune to the Aether right here. Yay, now I can teleport. Even though I already had the spell. We'll do some progression with this, and then we'll run down to the next town. You must be the venturer Mayan sent word about. I'm Keith, a head wrangler around these parts. I've heard many and more things about you. Good things, lest you worry. When the elder seeds here bade us welcome venturers, 'tis fair to say we had our doubts, till hard-working folk like yourself set about proving us wrong, that is, consider me a convert. Any road, you've in mind to help out at the ranch, have you? Good. We could always do with a hand or two to keep the place running smoothly. As a matter of fact, I've a task right here that wants doing. Let me know when you're ready to get busy. Oh, and you come highly recommended, so don't go letting no one down, yeah? Ooh, that's a lot of item comparison. Yeah, we'll pick that up. A lot of shards, I'll take it. Oh yeah, did I not? Fight! And then upgrade. You shall not trespass. Another jacket. Ooh, I like. 7 hells, some bastard Keycurn has gone and broken one of me chocobo eggs. The filthy little thief was busy looting the barn when a guard startled it, prompting the damn thing to drop the egg it was clutching and run. Some of the lads gave chase, bless them, but when 3 more of the vermin appeared, me lot had no choice but to turn back. Something has to be done about those Keycurn. Would you mind heading over to the matron's latham and having a word with a soldier named Rosaline for me? The Ratman nests in her neck of the woods, see? She'll know what to do. Okay, just Ratman. Not a material girl. You there, adventurer. Yes, you will suffice. I have a job I need performed, and I'm willing to pay the going rate. A trifling task, really. I simply need you to ask the locals here at Bambranch Meadows what the head wrangler covets most in all the world. This is a private matter, lest you doubt, so be sure to inquire discreetly. And please, for the love of Nal, do not reveal that you are in my employ. In fact, it would be best if my name wasn't mentioned at all. That sounds very, suspect. What does Keitha covet most? Why would you wish to know some... Wait a minute. That old Don merchant put you up to this, didn't he? He's wasting his time with that approach. If the man is serious about owning a chocobo, he would be better served by convincing Keitha of his intent to provide the bird with the proper care and attention. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh wait, that's to go talk about the Keycurn. Wait. That's pretty crazy looking. Where the heart is, the lavender beds. This is how you unlock housing. Correct me if I'm wrong, but are you not an adventurer? I've seen you running to and fro, a face set in grim determination as adventurers are wont to do, hence my presumption. If so, I have information which might interest you. Rumor has it that plots within the lavender beds are to be auctioned off. Well, right now that auction's frozen, but I digress. What's more, bidders need not even be Gridanian. Any old adventurer or wandering minstrel could, with sufficient funds, purchase land and build their own home. Considering how discerning the elementals tend to be about who can and cannot reside within the 12's wood, it's rather surprising, if not hard to believe. But if there is truth in these rumors, well, who hasn't dreamed of owning their own forest cottage, perhaps with a small vegetable garden and a stable large enough for a chocobo or two? Should your travels take you to the mirror planks, where the ferry to the lavender beds is, perhaps you find a Twin Adder representative who can tell you more. I would be shocked if they weren't involved in such a monumental change of policy. Keitha? The only thing Keitha wants is for her birds to be happy. If she cares for anything besides the well-being of the chocobos, then I've not heard of it. Greetings, adventurer. My name is Tyranny, and I am in charge of assigning local leave quests here at Bent Branch Meadows. Gontrank convinced you to seek me out, did he? Then I shall assume you have a basic understanding of what accepting a guild leave might entail. But first things first, I must be certain that your skills are matched for your enthusiasm. The Adventurers Guild would not approve of me sending a fledgling hero to his death or dishonor for want to the requisite capabilities. Take a moment to peruse the task outlined in this guild leave. Do you believe yourself up to the challenge? I'll accept it. I'm glad to hear it. Pray be aware, however, that anoles are wont to flee to their broodmates when they sense they are overmatched. You would be wise to prevent such a reunion, lest the battle be drawn out past your limits of endurance. Open your journal under duty in the main menu and begin to select the leave quest by pressing the initiate button. When an anole feels overmatched, it will flee the battle. If it reaches a certain distance, then another anole will appear. The leave quest objective can be more easily achieved by slaying the fleeing creature provided and joined by more of its kind. Yeah, we'll do that another time. Burn up. Yeah. What's that about Miss Katha? You looking to stir up trouble, son? If you think some shiny trinket will move her heart, then you don't know her like I are. That is, Miss Katha is only interested in her birds. Listen here, adventurer. If your actions cause her any distress, the wood whalers will come down on you so hard your boots will leak blood. Got that? Wow. That is pretty graphic. Oh, anyways. So, we did it. We got that stuff going. Oh. Sorry, I had a text message. We had that going. We're going to go ahead and do this. So what the plan is I am going to run to the desert city of Ul'dah. I'm going to try not to die in the process, otherwise if I die, I'm not even going to attempt a second run, because I'll be starting back from Gridania. My plan is to run to Ul'dah and pick up the Gladiator class, at least Gladiator. And then we'll get back to running the stuff around. Ah, I can sprint again. I want to work on the Gladiator because Paladin's like my favorite class. Paladin, White Mage, and Red Mage are going to be the classes that we're going to be running around primarily. I might level up some of the other ones and play around with them just to maybe give a precursory look at each class, but for the most part, those are the three we're going to be focusing on. I just picked Lancer up because Gridania is my favorite starting town, and Lancer was the very first class I ever picked up for this game. I'm keeping a better watch on my sprint cooldown, so try and make this as quick as possible. For those of you wondering, I may have mounts, but unfortunately I cannot use any of them until I get to around, I think it's level 20 in the storyline. And if you noticed, the levels have sharply increased. I'm already in the level 30 range in terms of enemies, so they're more than double my level. Oh shit. Probably should save my I should save my sprint. I will pick up some aetherites on the way, like this one. Not all of them, so some of them are out of the way, but I will pick up a few of them. Even though I probably won't be using them until I get aetherite tickets. I'm going to save my sprint for a little bit. I know that I'm going to get into combat as soon as I get past Roots Lake. Ugh. Yeah, there's some level 30. Oh, they're 32s now. Oof. Alright. I think I'm alright to sprint now. So now I'm heading out of the 12's Wood, and now I'm going into Eastern Thanalan. Or the Southern. No, I think it's Eastern. Yeah, Eastern. Okay, so the level went down slightly. So I gotta go all the way down here. We'll pick up this Camp Drybone spot. It'll be a short detour, but we'll need that for later. Boink. Hit another sprint. I love the difference that they changed for this, the sprint action. It used to be, I believe I said before, when the game, or 2.0, came out, all the melee, well, all the physical classes, I should say, because Bard wasn't technically melee. They used energy. There's an energy bar, stamina bar kind of thing, and you only had 1,000. I think it was only 1,000 was the limit. And once that ran out, you couldn't use any of your abilities, like the thrusting and stuff like that. If you're a lancer, dragoon, and could use your shots as an archer. But the thing about it was your sprint ability allowed you to, run really fast. But it also depleted your stamina down to 0. And so it was like you had to choose. If you needed to run really fast, then, you had to forego being able to actually do anything other than your normal auto attack, which does next to nothing. But then, of course, they got rid of the energy bar, so that works for me. Boink. Yeah, we'll go ahead and grab you, and then we're going to go to Ul'dah. So all I have to do is connect from Eastern Thanalan to Central Thanalan. And then once we hit Central Thanalan, we get to Ul'dah. Wow, that's a lot easier than what I used to do. Wow, I was an idiot back then. I used to go from Eastern Thanalan. I'd run into Southern Thanalan, which is way, way too high of a level at this rate. Why did I go that way? Did I think it was shorter? I don't remember. Way too long ago. I used to go right out of the starting gate. I didn't wait. Now I should be back to close to my level. Yeah, I'm at my level. Alright. just gonna go ahead and... I'm not gonna go around, I'm just gonna run through it. Raw. They might, if they aggro me, they might momentarily stun me. The toads, they have like a tongue attack that ropes you into them, so they could do a body flop onto you. Only a minor inconvenience though. Oh yeah, I'm gonna grab this aetheryte, and then we just gotta head down here, and we're at Ul'dah, yay! I will go ahead and grab the Ul'dah aetherytes while I'm there, so that way I can flit about the town as I see fit. And then I'll hit the return button, and we'll be back at Gridania. Boink. Alright, I just gotta follow the road south. Now since Ul'dah is not going to be my hometown, and I do plan on running around a lot as the gladiator, I'm probably not going to get to the gladiator's missions right off the bat. Let's try and get those on stream. That is a bit of storyline, but we'll see how that goes. I might just bulk it all, like just try to level it up. And then when I get to Ul'dah on the storyline, we'll just knock them out. See how it goes. This is going to get kind of costly jetting around on the live stream. Or that they... I don't know. I think it's called the live stream. How you teleport around to the aetherytes. Another raffle. Interesting. And this is Ul'dah. I already got a mission that I cannot unlock. Deadly Intention. Oh, I can't unlock it yet. Darn. Kind of hoping that I could unlock it, but I think it's blacked out for me for now. Yeah, I don't see it. Darn, I was hoping that I could go to Gold Saucer now. That's another way to drain a lot of your time. Ooh, a little bit of lag there. Yeah, it's around here somewhere that you get the event. I guess I gotta wait. Oh wait. No, that's the samurai unlock. These itty bitty missions that are around here too, I'm going to be picking up as a gladiator. I'm going to try and collect as much XP as possible. We'll be running a few fates to play catch up. I might just stick with the Lancer for now and do that catch up off camera. That way there's not too much waste for this part. Let's get going. I want these stuffs. Here is the Lancers Guild. Or Gladiator Guild, I mean. I am a Lancer. Welcome to the Gladiators Guild adventure. Here our members train tirelessly with sword and shield so that their names might one day be writ in legend. Was that a flash of interest in your eyes? If you wish to study swordplay, know that admission to the guild is free of charge. Yes, I will join the Gladiators Guild. I had marked you as a man of action. I am pleased to see that I was not wrong. Now, while you may be familiar with the deadly dance of battle, you are new to us and must begin at the beginning. If you would take your place in these hallowed halls, you must be willing and ready to undergo the most rigorous training. You must endure cuts and bruises beyond counting, and like is not far worse. A daunting prospect, I concede, but there is no other way if you mean to take to the blood sands one day. And why wouldn't you? The Colosseum is only the most celebrated place of public entertainment in all of Ul'dah. Where else could a poor man amass a fortune so vast as to one day allow him to claim a seat on the syndicate? There's not an Ul'dah alive who isn't inspired by the rise of the self-made man. And there is no truer embodiment of that dream than the gladiator who wins riches and fame with a sword. Throughout its long and storied history, this guild has nurtured countless champions. Our training methods are second to none, and our members ever strive to develop new techniques. Pardon me while I take a drink, I am parched. If you desire true glory, to fight and triumph amidst the roar of 10,000 voices, then this is where you belong, adventurer. Think of it. Think of your legacy, and if your soul stirs, join us. What will it be? Will you rise above the masses and inscribe your name in legend, or will you resign yourself to mediocrity and die in obscurity? Wow, that's pretty vivid. A decision you shan't regret one moment. Make way for Hero! Fresh meat coming through. Now then, before your enrollment can be considered complete, you must present yourself to First Sword Mila. Seek her out and obtain her approval. Yep, that's the mission. I heard Lulutsu, so you're the hero. 'Tis a good, strong name. On behalf of the Gladiators Guild, allow me to welcome you. I am Mila, Guildmaster here. So you wish to study our arts. I presume you have your reasons for choosing the sword over all other weapons. Perhaps you think it's easiest to learn. The sword is a simple weapon, but to wield a blade well is anything but simple. For every Colosseum champion to emerge from our ranks, there have been countless disappointments who failed to achieve greatness. Bear that in mind before you answer me, hero, for I do not ask this question lightly. Have you the strength to live by the sword, and if it be your fate, die by it? Have you the strength? Yes, I do. I will live by the sword. Then welcome, gladiator, to your new home. Take this sword. There are many like it, but this one is yours now. Reference. Consider it a gift if you like. Now wear it on your hip as I do and show me you are ready to begin your training. Boom. Oh, you don't get a shield right off the bat? Alright, so set up. There we go. That's how you change between your stuff. Alrighty, there we go. Yay. Was I gonna pick anything? Oh yeah, I was gonna do the rest of the Aetherites. Okay, let's do that. We'll grab the rest of these Aetherites, then I'll port back to grid. There you are. Might as well go upstairs while we're at it. Oh wait, that's not upstairs. Shatskis, I went the wrong way. Might as well just run through these though first. Thankfully, you don't learn your skills through your class missions as much in the beginning anymore. You just get them as you level. When we get to Heavens or the X pack, then that's gonna be a different case. For now, we're lucky. Alrighty. Now we need to go upstairs. Yeah, we gotta go upstairs. There's 2 more Aetherites, I believe. Yeah. Chamber of Rule, and then there's the Alchemy Guild. Oh, I can't spring yet. Whoops. Alright. Got it all. You have attuned yourself to all the Aethernet shards in Ul'dah. The Gate of Nald, the Gate of Thal, the Gate of the Sultana, and the airship landing are now accessible as Aethernet destinations. Yay! So the moment I get back to here in the storyline, it'll be good golden and gravy. Oh, I could do that. Picking up the other classes. That would give me some quick XP. Yeah, we'll do that another time. I need to make some quick XPs. Oh, they didn't say anything about giving me an update on my hunting log, did they? Keyturn, Spriggan, these are all Central Thanalan, so the only thing that's not Central Thanalan is a little ladybug. Oh wait, never mind. They all are over there. Alright, Ah, frag it. I'll just run around this. I picked them up, I'll level them off camera. I know it's going to be boring doing that. Wow, I'm surprised I didn't alert that, what was it, dynamite over there? You're here on Keitha's behalf, and I see you broke one of her eggs, you say, and there were 4 of the creatures. The Kikern are a nuisance at the best of times, but we must now add trespass and chocobo murder to their list of transgressions. They have forced our hand. Our retribution must needs be swift and decisive. And who better than you to deliver it, adventurer? Find the lair to the west of the here and make an example of exactly 4 Kikern scramblers. We can send no clear message. Swift and merciless. Gotta be careful, otherwise I could get swarmed. Yeah, see, there's like 3 at the fire. You guys are getting rocked. I only want to pull 1 though. I wish I had a ranged ability right now. Oh. What I want them to pull. There we go. Face pulling. Well, that's done. Oh, please don't. Okay, good. That works. The deed is done. Good. A grim task, but a necessary one. You have shown them the folly of inciting the wrath of those who consort with adventurers. Huh. Perhaps now the Kikern will think twice before giving in to their larcenous proclivities. Alrighty, we're gonna grab you. Upgrade. A bronze Soleil. Don't I already have one of those? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I've already got one of those, so we'll grab the Amateur's Koi. Alright, don't look down. Ho there, adventurer. You seem light on your feet. Fancy a quick skip along the route of the Heavens Pillar here. I need someone to pick off a blue trumpet or 2. I know what you're thinking. It's not more than a mushroom, so why the commotion? I'll tell you why. You allow that fungal menace to multiply, and within a moon they'll be covering the whole damn route and rotting the wood clear through. Just watch your step while you're up there, though. The dynamites on the ground won't waste any time adding insult to falling injuries. Once you're done, head up to the top end of the route and report to Theodore. He'll be glad to hear someone's taking care of one of those more dreaded chores. Oh, since I'm here, we'll go ahead and take care of it. Plus, this is a storyline. Don't want to take a tumble, because I think that'll pretty much wreck me in terms of life. And if I get hit once, game over. Because unfortunately, in this game, fall damage won't kill you, but if you're in combat, it will. Otherwise, it'll just drop you down to 1 health at max. Oh, you've cleared the route of blue trumpets. Wonderful. To be quite honest, I have this teensy tiny problem with heights. No, this is not my ideal posting, but we all do what we must. Keeping the route passable is an important job, you see. It's one of the few ways folk can traverse the central shroud since the calamity all but split the area in twain. It is not perhaps the easiest pathway to walk, but there are those who believe the will of the matron herself caused this tendril of the heavens pillar to remain thus suspended, that it might serve the forest people. I'm rather fond of the notion myself. That's a lot of XP. In the grim darkness of the forest. It is regrettably my duty to stand watch over the road from here to Bend Branch Meadows. The ranch has become a veritable institution of Gridania, so any threats to its continued operation are taken quite seriously by the wood whalers. Which reminds me, mayhap it was my imagination, but I believe I caught a glimpse of some shadowy fellow not too long ago. Would you mind passing word to Rosaline down below? I would go myself, but, well, it's hard enough marshalling the courage to walk the route for my shift. Yeah. Got a good amount of shards, I'll take it. A shadowy fellow? Now that you mention it, I may have seen something. I dismissed it as a trick of the light before, but I thought I saw a shadow in the forest to the north. Still, I suspect it is nothing more than a keycurrent thief on the run. You must state your curiosity, by all means investigate. Should you actually find something of note, I would very much like to see it. Do I want to pick these up? As this character now? Yeah, we'll do it. Look but won't touch. Your willingness to assist the residents of the Twelves was commendable. If you have a moment, mayhap you can assist me with a delicate matter. My duties as a wood whaler include inspecting the matron's left for signs of damage or decay. It's never been a difficult task until the other day when I discovered several clutches of diorite eggs. I've no problem slaying the beasts when full grown, but the mere sight of their eggs sickens me. Spare me this disgusting task to destroy the eggs. Interesting. Go and rock this other stack of eggs. Rah. Looks like I'll be leveling again. Hurrah! Would that I could always rely on a kind soul to handle such tasks. My training prepared me to face beasts in combat, and not once have I shirked that duty, but to lay hands upon those sticky, slimy eggs is just... Well, clearly you have no problems doing so. Thank you for your help, adventurer. Okay. More useless pots. We'll go ahead and do this while we're at it. Wait, initiate, there we go. And we'll max it out. pull them away so that way I can only do them one at a time. Come on, bring it. Bring it. Saving my leg sweep for the last one. Gotcha, bitch. Winner, chicken dinner. I'm not going to return, because right here's the next thing I gotta do. Can I make it through without getting... Ah, shit. Okie dokie. Have you found something? Remnants of a campfire in a forgotten bag. This could belong to any adventurer or traveler. And inside we have a chocobo grooming brush and roseling oil. But wait, why would a traveler make camp here when it would be far safer to beg the hospitality of Bent Branch Meadows? Bugger me, I think this belongs to that stranger said to be meddling with the chocobos. Thank you, adventurer. We have been lax in our duties, but no longer. I swear we will find the shadow. These are way better. That looks like such a hodgepodge. Threat level elevated. Cannot allow other sentries to dismiss similar sightings. They must know what we have learned. To that end, I've prepared this letter containing everything we know about our mysterious stranger. I need you to show it to my comrades throughout the Shroud. Once each entry is committed to detailed memory, have them write their name at the bottom for confirmation. Start with Elmar at the Bannock, then find Bernard at the eastern gates of Bent Branch Meadows. They ought to relay the information to the others. Finally, make sure Elgar sees the letter. He stands watch within the stables, so if the stranger's aim is to harm the chocobos, Elgar may have to personally put an end to it. Alrighty. First, we're going to go back to the Bannock at the Jadeite Thick. And then we'll go hit Bent Branch back up. Yes, I can quickly ascertain a way to get a... If I wasn't sprinting, it would have been easier. You don't look like you're here for training. A shadowy figure? Understood. I'll pass word of the recruits as well as the sentries. Let me just make my mark. There, that should do. If you follow the road south, you find Bernard by the bridge to Bent Branch. Godspeed, adventurer. And I'm just going to cross the river. I'm going to jaywalk across the river. And they didn't really give much of a description. Shadowy figure? That's not much to go by in terms of sentry duty. Oh well. Go ahead and turn this in. Oh, another guy's like right there too. Ah, your first foray into the world of Z-Quest appears to have been a success, and here is the reward for your efforts. Bonus has been awarded based on difficulty. Bonus has been awarded based on speed of completion. Woo! Now that this little trial is behind us, I have no further qualms about assigning you tasks around Bent Branch Meadows. There are leave quests plenty for a hard-working adventurer such as yourself, and a deal of fame and fortune to be won in their doing. Yay. I think I got a ring. Oh. Well, we'll wear it anyways. What level do you have to be? Is it level 9? Wow. simply the best. Should you be interested in a challenge quite unlike your average leave quest, you might consider joining a guild house. If you wish to know more, pray speak with Battle Warden Rybold outside yonder tent. I will inform him of your success against the Unholy so that there is no doubt as to your abilities. Yes, we shall do that. I was told a stalwart adventurer will be along shortly. I take it that is you, then permit me to tell you all about our current operations. Wait, might this be your first time participating in a guild house? I remember my first house. It was the night of my 20th name day. My fellow guildmates invited me to join them in the slaying of a family of Pace who were stealing chocobo eggs from Ben Branch Meadows. Pace? We're out here in the meadows? The moment we arrived, one of the terrible beasts immediately turned to me and charged. The thing was thrice my size and had already maimed several chocobo keeps. There was no way I could win, so I simply froze and waited for the end. But that's when I remembered that I was not alone. My friends rallied around me, and together we defeated the Pace. That, my friend, is what a guild house is truly about. What say you, friend? Care to experience a Hess for yourself? Yes. I will experience a Hess for myself. I have 3 of these, and they sell for slight more, so we're going to pick them up. Even though they're useless. Yay. You've unlocked the Duty Finder. This feature allows you to undertake multiplayer duties without having to form a party of your own. Bring up the Duty Finder interface, select Duty Finder under Duty from the main menu. We should do this. Yeah. Basic training enemy parties. What level do you have to be for that? Level 10. Crap baskets. You have business with me, adventurer. Rosaline is right to be cautious, for this stranger to venture so close yet go to such great lengths to remain undetected is highly suspicious. They clearly have designs on Ben Branch. We appreciate the help. I should write my name here, yes? And here, take it. You'll find Elgar in the stables past the Aetheryte. Well, there's a reason why they want the meadows. It's the chocobos, damn it. It's that easy. Well, do you plan to keep me in suspense? I must have a chocobo for my very... What's this? They told you nothing of her material desires? Ah, the stubbornness of these Gridanians is infuriating, and I should have known better than to hire a buffoon for such delicate work. Think of the amount of gil I have wasted on this fruitless adventure. Oh, cease your mewling. I promise you a reward, and a reward you shall have. Now lead me to my misfortune. Yeah, what I got's way better than that. So we'll take the bronze piece. Mind the birds, adventurer. They get nervous around strangers. What's this? A shadowy stranger near the matron's left. You've already shown this to Bernard and Elmar. I see. Good, good. Then all that's left is to inform the staff here. Not everyone here is a wood whaler, true, but even our stable boys wouldn't hesitate to take up arms to defend these chocobos. Wow. They really love their birds. Ooh, bonus. Quite the compassionate adventurer by the sound of it. Well, far be it from me to look a gift chocobo in the mouth. I have need of a capable man like yourself. We received a peddler at the gates the other day, an excitable Lalafell that was sweating and swearing that he had been attacked by large winged beasts. Yet other than hornets, I know of no flying creatures in this region. If there's any truth to what he said, it might prove problematic for other travelers. Follow the road south and see if you can find any evidence to support his claim. And should you find something, kindly tell Lothair to patrol his area sometime instead of just standing beneath the spire and staring at the goddamn road in those words. Extending fences. Greetings, sir. You have the distinct air of an adventurer. Might I trouble you for some assistance? In recent days, a heartless cat has been sneaking into the ranch to scare our chocobos. The poor birds are in a state of constant unease, wondering when the next fright will come. It is my hope that extending the fence will help keep the intruder out. To that end, could I ask you to procure some strands of dynamite web? They make for a surprisingly sturdy construction material. You should be able to obtain the web from the dynamites themselves. A second. Ooh. Sorry. There are usually a few to be found roaming the lands around the ranch. 6 strands should be sufficient. Okay. Now when I go to level Gladiator, I might eat a food piece to get bonus on that, the stats as well. I'll run around and do some fates. Level 16 already. Oh yeah, because I finished that. Okay. You're no match for me. Oh, you're not dead yet? Now you are. I know the intellect and mind don't have any say on my character stats. They're useless stats basically, but I felt like just putting it on just to fill an empty slot. Ah, you've returned. Tell me, were you able to procure the dynamite web I requested? Yes, these will do nicely. These are perfect for binding posts together. Were I still in Ishgard, I would never have entertained the notion of using such a bizarre material in this manner. Oh, did I not mention I was from Ishgard? Aye, well, Verdania is in actual fact my second home. My native land was once famous for its chocobo stables. No man in Eorzea could speak of the creatures without his thoughts turning naturally to Ishgard. Sadly, however, that time has passed. I left my homeland to accept employment here at the ranch, instructing others in the methods of chocobo husbandry. Yet I have found that it is often I who am the recipient of others' instruction, and on a great many matters. Truly, one can never know what life may hold in store. These are completely useless. We'll take the bronze piece. I gotta go down to the spire. Oh, whoops. I'm supposed to go over here. Oh yeah, the vultures. Down for the count. A northern vulture, too, and they were defending a nest. Well, perhaps we could omit that last detail from any official reports. I would rather not give Elgar any further cause to be cross. Thank you for slaying the beast. You may rest assured that I will not permit this to happen again. It better not. Okay. If you break faith. Another goddamn adventurer desperate to stick his nose in everyone's business, is it? To seek out the groundskeeper of the Tamtara Deepcroft. You find him in a shack just outside the entrance, as the hermit is all too happy to live close to his work. The last I patrolled that area, I could hear him swearing inside his shack from the road. I know not what vexes the man, but I suspect he'll welcome your presence more than I. Wow. Cold reception. I already got a feathered harpoon. I have another task for you, adventurer. I need you to head to the hedge tree to the southwest of here and speak with hero Leone. After tending to the hedge tree, the hero was scheduled to board a boat from the mirror planks. Well, the vessel's departure time has come and gone, but there is still no sign of her. Knowing how absorbed the hearer becomes in her work, I am not unduly concerned. Armel, however, was responsible for organizing Leone's transportation and is likely wondering if her wayward passenger is ever going to arrive. Perhaps a gentle reminder is in order. So many things to do. Alrighty, Balar, what do you need? After a bit of work, are you? I have a task that needs doing. Take these Nemaya lilies and leave them on top of each barrel. You've doubtless seen the bones returned to life by foul magic shambling around and harassing their surviving comrades. It hurts me soul to see it, adventurer. I cannot abide such blasphemy. Tis me hope that these lilies soothe their spirits and help them return to the matron's bosom. See me when you've finished. Yeah, it's on top of them. Ah, you suck. You saw me at the very last second, you little bitch. Run away. Good. You gotta pull those lilies out me arse. Oh, that one's got combat on top of it. Oh, good. Thank you. Brah. One to the far north. Yay. Alright, that mission's done. I can go back to Balar and get my reward, which I think was a new pair of boots, was it? Don't remember. It was something. You've done holy work this morning, lad. Can I fathom what could drive the dead to rise up and seek to do us harm, but I pray that this helps put an end to it. May the matron watch over and keep you safe. Oh, boots. Yeah, we'll take them. Ah, shit, I gotta go down here. Oh, yeah, that's for Leone, that. Ah, get away from me. I gotta be careful, though, because there's a boss fate. Madagagai. Yes, what troubles you, Madagagai? Ah, yes, the boat. I had quite forgotten. My task with the hedge tree is well and finished, but the elementals murmur of a malevolent presence in the vicinity of the Tantera Decroft. I must abide a while longer, that I might better divine the source of the elemental's distress. Please inform Armel that I shall be late in arriving. Okay. Stop smacking me with your seeds. I don't feel like dealing with the, whatchamacallit. The, fate. And I don't need to be attacking and killing everything in this woods. My level's already bloated as it is. Slimy Hollows. Altered Cotton Bandana. $24.24, 1 to all. That is slightly better. You must be desperate for work indeed if you would speak with me a second time. Either that or you never learned to leave well enough alone. But if you're so bloody eager, then here's another job for you. Head on over to the hedge tree and clear out some nests of sarcophagus slugs. God damn it. All you need to do is sprinkle some of this flat ale on the ground where you find the moist depressions. You should soon be up to your armpits in slugs. Don't let any of the buggers slither away, and make sure you find and clear out all 3 nests. I'll wait until after the damn fate's done to do that. I don't want that thing chasing after me. Oh, never mind. Just completed. We'll head over there now before it respawns. Oh. Alright, let's kill these slugs. Gotcha. Oh, I got a new item. Viscous secretions. Oh, wait. There's something down here. Oh, there's a last moist depression. Alright, what am I gonna use? Skill speed. Vitality direct hit. Oh, none of them are actually really useful for Paladin because crit is what I need the most. Supposedly, but oh well, I'll probably take the skill speed. Judging by the looks of you, no slug escaped unharmed. I don't suppose you have the faintest notion what the Tam-Ter Deep Craft is, do you? It's the final resting place of those who perished during the calamity. The slugs you so handily dispatched were feeding on the flowers we had laid there in remembrance of the fallen. The monsters multiply and food grows scarce. Perhaps there was naught else for them to feed on, but to see those wreaths disturbed was more than I could bear. And now I've said too much. Here, take your reward and leave me be. Yeah, it's a nice mount. Too bad that mount's like $30. But I mean, it does transform and stuff, so. And it is technically a raid boss, too. Rare message from Hero Leone, an evil presence in the Deep Croft. That doesn't sound grave indeed. I shall organize a vessel for a later time then, perhaps a bell from now too. Better make it 3 just to be safe. Thank you for your trouble. Ooh, what do I want? I'll just take the bronze piece. I already got the spear. Salvaging the scene. Might you assist me with another matter, sir? A wagon that departed from Quarry Mill has overturned on the road when some large ill-tempered forest beast chose that moment to defend its territory. By Nautica's grace, the driver escaped without serious injury, but the wagon's cargo was not so fortunate. With none willing to risk another encounter with the creature, I could only assume the goods remained strewn across the ground where the incident occurred. Simply follow the road here to the south and you should come across the wreckage. Salvage what cargo you can and deliver it to Keith at Bantbranch Meadows, if you would be so kind. Sure. Walking the planks. See, that's the ring we'll probably end up using. Ah, perfect. You're just in time to help deliver some goods that arrived not moments ago. Allow me to double check my manifest. Now listen carefully. Take the suit of plate mail to Darnmart. He's the guard you see right over there. The Montoy beans belong to Kyle, and the smoked crayfish balls to my friend Berth here. That's it for this load. A shopping adventurer like you should barely work up a sweat, am I right? The cargo you're looking for hasn't moved since they unloaded it at the end of the pier. Much obliged. Ooh. The harness. Oh, definitely gonna do that. You seem of a capable sort. Would you mind running over to Lilystone and retrieving my favorite fishing rod for me? I was happily dropping a line into the water, you see, when I suddenly noticed some ghostly sphere of fire bearing down upon me from behind. In a blind panic, I twisted around and flung my rod at the apparition before fleeing back here to the planks. I dimly remember the rod passing straight through those unnatural flames and hitting the side of the tent I set up for afternoon naps. It's probably still there, but I can't bring myself to. You'll go in my stead? Oh, thank you. Lovely. A good day to you, sir. What can you wish to know about the auctions? Very well, allow me to explain. There is a growing concern that our immigration policies may have been a tad restrictive in the past. And so the Seedseer Council and the Order of the Twin Adder have, with the blessing of the elementals, decreed that the lavender beds be set aside for adventurers. Adventurers who possess the necessary funds to purchase and maintain their estates, that is. Should you look upon the beds with your own eyes, though, I think you'll agree that it's well worth the price. Have a word with the skipper over yonder. She'll ferry you across. A recruit stationed at the pier can tell you more about the beds once you've arrived. To proceed with the quest where the heart is, lavender beds, you may visit any residential ward within the lavender beds. Cool. I'll do that in a second. Go grab these bottles. One, two, three. No, this won't do it all. I'm sure I heard Walthoff mention the shipment head. Oh, I thank you very much. It would have been a short afternoon of fishing if if this bait hadn't arrived. Wow, I got really tongue-tied there. It should be here by now. Are these the Muntoy beans? Pray the matron. It's my job to pick up provisions from the pier and deliver them to the settlements in the area, but I couldn't leave without the beans. Now I can finish loading up my cart and be on my way. Thank you for your help. You have something for me. Oof, what is? My new plate mail. And what would a wood whaler want with metal armor, you ask? Let's just say that after a number of engagements with Garlean heavy infantry, my mind has been open to the protection such steel encasements can provide. Let's go ahead to the lavender beds. This ferry is bound for the lavender beds. Will you be traveling with us? Let's see. Let's see if there's any openings. Got some small openings. There's a large one there. 328. Quite a few small openings. Oh. I think we'll go to this one. Cutscene. This is my favorite place of all the housing areas. Greetings, adventurer, and welcome to the Lavender Beds. Oh, you come at the behest of a Gridanian woman. I regret to inform you that these plots are reserved for adventurers. Your friend will not be permitted to take part in the auctions. You, on the other hand, would be more than welcome to participate. Should you have in mind to purchase a plot for yourself, pray speak with the resident caretaker. He can guide you through the process. Okay, good. I can just go back. Oh, Aethernets. You know what? I don't feel like doing that right now. Currently out of service. We're gonna have to take you to another ward or back to the central shot. Are you coming aboard? Leave. Back to central. I didn't know that it was out of service to go back to Gridania. It'll probably be back in service once I complete the mission now. All done then, excellent work, swift and sure. Adventurers are such handy individuals to have around. When we leave cargo piled up on the pier, the next crew has no room to unload the shipment, you see. It could be back-breaking work, but someone has to do it. Sting in a bottle. Can I interest you in another job? This one will ask a little more of your skills, I promise. What I need is for you to swat some of those hornet swarms you see buzzing around the place and collect their husks. About 4 bags worth should be enough. What am I going to do with a pile of dead Vilekin? Well, the sooner you give them to me, the sooner you'll find out. I'm gonna go grab the fishing pole first. Leave me alone. I have to kill all these harbor buzzards, goddammit. Actually, I probably didn't even need to kill that one. Oh well. Sorry, I scratched my eyebrow. Hey, I got honey. Get off me, you buzzard. Some quest givers over here. Should be able to eat the honey as a food item. Oh yeah, I gotta go down here anyway so I can get that. Yep. I almost forgot about that mission. Should have stunned it actually, but oh well. Dead. I thought that was a dead chocobo on the ground for a second. I was about to say, damn, that's pretty gruesome. Oh shit, I broke 5,000 gil. Sweet. You have the husks. Good, good. Hand them over then. Ah, these are perfect. Hope they didn't sting you too terribly. Now all we do is take some bottles of liquor and squeeze these beads inside like so. And there we have it. A fresh batch of my special sting brew. The ranchers of Bent Branch Meadows put it in an order for a bottle quite some time ago, but gathering these husks is always such a chore. Speaking of chores, would you mind taking this to them as soon as you're able? The last you're after goes by the name of Margalt. Give her the sting brew along with my regards. I want to apologize for the delay, would you? You found my fishing rod. Yes, this is it. Thank Nafrika you came along. I just can't fish with anything else. The Vilekin and such around here pose no threat to me but those flames. I've never seen the like. I wonder if I'll ever build up the courage to fish at Lilystone again. Now I look like a dandy. Well, even more of a dandy. God, I can't wait till I unlock. Look. Good to see you again, friend. Did you learn anything about the lavender beds? Oh, adventurers only. If that's so, well, these are trying times, and it's more important than ever for Gordani to attract capable individuals like yourself. I'm sure that one day my dreams will come to fruition. One day I'll have my own cottage and stables filled with my beloved chocobos. Residential District Ethernet for the lavender beds can be accessed through the Gridanian Aetheryte. Cool. Yes, I'm Margot. How might I? Ah, the sting brew at last. I'm aware of what must be done to acquire this. I'm most grateful to you. Few folk are willing to run towards this swarm of wrathful hornets. Ordinarily, this liquor is drunk for the unique and not altogether unpleasant stinging sensation it causes on one's tongue. It is, however, also an indispensable tool for repelling insects. We sprinkle it over the fields where the gistlegreens are planted. Thanks to you, the crops will be untouched by pests this year. I hope one of our well-fed chocobos can return the favor by serving you as a mount someday. I would like that very, very much. Ooh. At least the color scheme's starting to, match. You have a delivery for me. Ah, this is the shipment I was waiting on from Quarry Mill. I heard the wagon ran afoul of some great monstrosity just up the path from the mirror planks, but I see you've managed to scrape together a few bits and pieces. Seems I can't get through 2 bells these days without hearing some new tale of horrors in the Deepcroft or bandit cutthroats prowling the woods hereabouts. Makes me wonder if the chocobos are safe at night, it does. If we ever need adventurous skills, I hope you'll be around to lend a hand. A huge amount of XP. No. Oh, please, gods, no, Leia's eggs. Hero, you must help me. I stepped out of the stables for but a moment, and when I returned, it was gone. What was gone? An egg, sorry. You sure chocobos will lay another? Guy, you do not understand. The egg is extremely valuable. I must find it. Leia's Legacy. Ooh, a leather targe. Yeah, we'll get that. The target. You will help me, won't you, hero? Oh, thank you, thank you. Someone must have made off with it. There could be no other explanation. I shall scour every elm of the stable once more to just be sure. While I do so, should be very grateful if you would ask the others if they noticed anything unusual. Inquiry. Go furthest out and then return. Wink. Have I seen any odd characters about? Aside from yourself, you mean? Not that I recall. I did see someone calming the birds, but only from a distance. I assumed it was Ul'dah. But if you say he was away from the stables at the time, then who was that with the chocobos? The thieves. chocobo egg has gone missing. Well, let me think. Now that you mention it, chocobos were making quite a racket earlier. So much so, in fact, that I ran over to check on them, almost flattening a passing peddler in my haste. I didn't find anything out of the ordinary, though. Can I describe the peddler? Oh, he was an Elysian fellow. Didn't recognize his face. Seemed awfully twitchy. Oh, gods, you don't think he... Why in the hell didn't I accost him? Probably for the best. See anyone acting suspicious, I most certainly did, lad. And man, it was running off towards the Tamter Deepcroft. You say an egg was took, then I'd say that there was your culprit. But why would anyone pinch a chocobo egg? Without the proper learning, it's damn near impossible to get one to hatch. Maybe they know how to do it. The thing about it is, if you're going to pinch chocobo eggs, you should probably get more than one. Because you need two chocobos in order to mate them. And you want to get more just in case, like, you need a male and a female. And you probably would want multiples, so that way you have a larger breeding stock, but, I digress. There can be no mistake then, the egg was indeed stolen. And from what you have told me, this is no simple robbery. That the culprit should take only Leia's egg and disregard all the rest tells me we are dealing with someone well-versed in chocobo breeding. I'm sorry to say that the individual in question is like to be a citizen of my native Ishgard. Leia, you see, is of the bloodline of Oranos, one of the greatest birds ever to grace an Ishgardian stable. Many a man in my homeland would give his right arm to possess one of Leia's eggs. Gods, I should have foreseen this. We must give chase at once. Hold your chocobos, Look-a-lot. It is egg thieves from Ishgard, like you say. Why do you go running off towards the Tantera Deepcroft? Unless I've got my mental map upside down, that's the opposite direction. Well, yes, but he may seek to lay a false trail or a why is it not a... The why of it is not important. Leia's egg is all that matters. Adventurer, I beg of you, hunt the scoundrel down and take back what he stole. Well, at least you ain't planning on chasing after him yourself, wherever he's from. We may work wonders with our birds, hero, but acts of dare and do ain't exactly our field. If you don't mind, we'll leave that end of things to you. God, it looks so weird in the furnace. With luck, you may catch the thief on the road to the Tamter Deepcroft, but do be careful. We cannot be certain if he is working alone in this. He is most likely not. No player accommodations yet. That'll change soon. I shall take the high ground. Oops, straight too close. Why spawn a dire mite so close to the damn event? God damn it. This is why not good placement for those mobs. Level 18, so I'll be one level below the sink. Okay, that works. So it won't be super easy. I've cut you a lash, you spiteful imp. Now hand over the egg. You can't have it, Kupo. The egg belongs to Look-a-Lot. Who in hell in his bloody fury are you? Ah, those sops of Bent Branch hired themselves an adventurer today. Yet another complication. This farce has gone on long enough. Kill the Moogle and the farmer's hireling and bring me that damned egg. Oh, he's dead now. Apparently he can't be stunned. I'll feel what? Ah. He's down now. Gotcha, bitch. Thank you, Kupo. What's that, Kupo? How did I come to be out here? Ah, well, this egg here is Leia's. Leia's a very special chocobo, in case you didn't know. Anyway, I was having a nap in the stables when that nasty fellow crept in and tried to steal it, Kupo. So I snatched it up as quickly as I could and made a run for it. I was planning to take it back to Brent Branch Meadows myself, but it might be safer if you did it. I'm sure Look-a-Lot will be very happy to see you, Kupo. Okay, got the egg. Back to the meadows. Oops. As long as I don't get snagged, I should be able to not get caught. There we go. Good. Where are we on the main story? Level 14, not bad. Alrighty. I think this will finish the storyline for Bent Branch. Don't remember where the next part takes me. Might take me to South Shroud, I'm not sure. Or does it take me to the other towns first? I think it might take me to the other towns next. Do you have the egg? Is it safe? Yes, it's safe. Here's your egg back. Yes, it has the right coloring, the right weight. It is most definitely Leia's egg. I know not how to thank you. You had me worried for a bit there, hero. It's good to see you and the egg back safe and sound. So I was correct in my assumption that an Ishgardian was evolved, albeit one who did not in fact make off with the egg. Well, I could hardly have anticipated the intervention of a Moogle. Bugger me, it couldn't have been the same one, could it? May you have encountered our unlikely savior before, Keitha. Could be I. One of them saved my hide back when the calamity struck. I was in part of the woods that we now call the Standing Courses that day. Seemed like the whole bleeding forest was ablaze and I couldn't see a yelm in front of me for all the smoke. Well, now I'd given up hope I had. Then all of a sudden, the Moogle appears out of nowhere, tugs at me smoldering sleeve, and leads me straight into a bit of wood where the fire hadn't taken hold. And now you know why the business is named Moogle's Gift Mounts. It seemed like the least I could do. I'd be dead if it weren't for that plucky little bugger. Incredible. It may well be that the Moogle has stood vigil over us ever since that day. Ha! We better get back to work then. Wouldn't want to be letting our guardian angel down. Jeez, would we? Hero, you have our thanks. Oh, and I believe Lokalot wants to give you a little something for your troubles. Give me some goodies. Leia's egg is irreplaceable. I cannot well express to you the depth of my gratitude. Yet I find that I am still troubled. While this whole regrettable episode unfolded, I bore witness to a sight that greatly concerned me. Take that. I got an antidote. I heard thunder. Dread is in the air. My thanks for your kindness earlier. I hate to impose again, but I have need of your assistance in another matter, one of grave import, I fear. Of late, I have noticed that XIV dirigibles have been appearing over the 12's with increasing regularity. The frequency, however, does not bother me near so much as where they choose to fly, the patch of sky directly above the Guardian Tree. The tree is a sacred site, or so I was given to believe when I first came to Gridania, and thus I naturally assumed that the elementals would not suffer the Ixal to profane it. Yet the birdmen had been coming and going as they pleased, with nary a sign of protest from the guardians of the 12's. And it was that which set me to thinking. Ever since the appearance of that much-talked-about suspicious individual, many and more strange things have been occurring in the forest. Could it be that he did something to the elementals? In case it proved useful, I have committed the details of my sightings to parchment and would ask you to deliver the documents to Mother Mayun. Please make all haste. I have an irrepressible feeling that something terrible is about to happen. Alright, well, we'll report back home then. Wait. Wait, did I get it? I got the Targe. Can't use that as a Lancer. Yeah, looks like nothing new. Okay. Mother Mayun's this way. Hello there, hero. Word of your tireless efforts at Bentbranch Meadows has reached my ears. The folk there have not but the highest praise for you. You certainly have a knack for making Mother proud. Keep up the good work, you hear. A letter from Lokalot. I haven't the slightest inkling what this could be about. Gods be good. I have a mission for you, hero. Suffice it to say, it is urgent. I fear it may also prove dangerous, however, so you must be prepared. Make what arrangements you can and report back to me the moment you are ready. Oh, I got this one, Bell. Oh, I didn't learn Piercing Talon. Huh. Alright, so we'll do it that way then. For the branches. Gridanian ring. To guard a guardian. Time is of the essence, so I shall speak plain. Based on local lots observations, the Ixal have designs on the Guardian Tree, and they mean to act soon. The tree is the oldest living thing in the ancient forest, and it is held sacred by every forest-born Gridanian. Should it come to any harm, the elementals would fly into a rage beyond pacifying. I dread to think of the chaos that would ensue. There isn't much time, we must act quickly. Hero, please see this letter to the hand of Bowlord Lewin at the seat of the first bone, Quiver's hold. Should the need arise, pray put yourself wholly at the man's disposal. I strongly suspect he will need all the able-bodied souls he can muster. The fate of Gridania hangs in the balance. Go swiftly, hero. I look unhinged with us harness on. That was late. Oh, now I see what they talk about with them looking like Raja. That's funny. An urgent message from Mother Mayan. Very well, you may enter. So you are here. You're the hero, the adventurer of whom I've heard so much. I understand you wish words with me. My own is information on the Ixal, you say. Speak freely, you have both my ears. Well, I need both your eyes so you can read this damn thing. Matron for Fen, they mean to defile the Guardian Tree. Oh, now he needs his ears. Before Nafka, I swear these filthy birdmen will not touch it, nay, not so much as a single leaf. 12 help me. How can it be that neither the Wood Whalers nor the Gods Quiver caught wind of this? I cannot help but think this plot bears the mark of the masked devil who has eluded us for so long. We must be wary. This incursion may be more than it seems. Ah, would that the warriors of light were still with us. But this is no time for such idle thoughts. I thank you for delivering this message. You may assure Mayan that I will dispatch a unit of my best men to investigate. My lord! What is it? It's the Ixal, sir. The Ixal have amassed the Guardian Tree. Already? Bloody hell. Hero, Mayan believes you capable, and I can think of no better judge than she. Lend us your strength this day, aid in the defense of the Guardian Tree. My unshaven face is at your service. That should be my catchphrase for this game. Alright, so they've only got about 5 minutes left. Let's go ahead and just start building on this by picking up the other classes. Greetings, adventurer, and welcome to the Archers Guild. It is here that archers the realm over gather to master the bow. We engage the enemy from a distance after seeking to alter the course of battle with a single well-placed arrow. If you have a mind to become an archer, then you have come to the right place. Do you wish to join our ranks? Yes, I wish to join. Marvelous, then allow me to enlighten you on the history of both our art and the guild. Ugh. The bow is an ancient tool that has existed since before our fair nation came into being. As an implement of war and hunting both, it protects us from our enemies, even as it keeps us fed and clothed. Archery as practiced in Gridania was born of two distinct styles of bowmanship. The first was devised by the longbow sentries of the Elizan who once ruled the lowlands. Well, the second belonged to the shortbow hunters of the formerly nomadic Mikote. As you will doubtless be aware, both races ultimately came to call Twelvewood home. Though the two peoples began as rivals, they gradually learned to live together in harmony. During this time, they learned from one another, their two schools of archery intermingling to give birth to the art as it is known today. But this wouldn't have been possible were it not for the Trappers League. The guild was established in order to promote sustainable hunting and cooperation within the hunting fraternity at large. As a happy consequence of this union, the guild's members became to engage in friendly contests of skill. Inspired by such competitions, a handful of their number began to focus on perfection as opposed to mere practicality, transforming a skill into what may be termed an art. These individuals would go on to form a guild of their own. The Archers Guild, where men and women gathered to attain mastery over the bow. More than a few members of the God's Quiver loosed their first arrow within these very halls. And that, my friend, is a brief history of archery in Gridania. Doubtless you are more eager than ever to take up the bow. It would be my pleasure to recommend you to our guildmaster. You must receive her permission if you are to join us. If you would excuse me a moment, I shall see to it that the relevant lists are amended. Pray speak to me again in a short while. So, are you resolved to join the Archers Guild? Yes. Sign me up. Look in your eye bespeaks your determination. It would be my pleasure to refer you to Guildmaster Lucienne. Lest you worry unduly, Lucienne is an affable and kind-hearted woman. Even those not of the guild have been known to seek her counsel on various matters, and never have they been given fair hearing. Lucienne awaits you in the training area yonder. Present yourself before her and impress upon her your desire to join the guild. Alrighty. I'll do it. Where's she at? There she is. See how much XP I get for this. Greetings, adventurer. I am told you wish to join our ranks. I am Lucienne, the master of the Archers Guild, and I bid you welcome. Our doors are open to all who have the will to learn. Allow me to explain the basics of our art and offer you a foretaste of that which we teach the members of our guild. The bow's greatest advantage is its range. Unlike those arms used in other disciplines of war, it allows one to strike at the enemy from afar. Though the bow may not boast the destructive force of a sword or spear, its myriad strategic applications more than compensate for this shortcoming. An experienced archer can immobilize an enemy by striking a leg, or sap its strength with a poisoned arrow, or strike the arm and prevent them from attacking. If it rises to become a virtuoso of archery, and a veritable deluge of death will be yours to rain down upon your foes. By fighting from a distance, we can better assess the battlefield and thereby determine the most advantageous course of action. This is of paramount import, as our role in battle is to exploit the enemy's weakness. With the requisite placement and timing, but a single arrow may serve to turn the tide. To this end, the guild seeks to instill a discerning eye within its members. Oh yeah, that is a skill that they lost, the discerning eye. That they might learn to strike at vulnerabilities swiftly and surely. Now, any half-wit can bend the bow, but it is no simple undertaking to become a skilled archer. You must be prepared for a long and arduous journey. Are you resolved to complete that journey? Yes, I will dedicate myself to archery eventually. That is well. From this moment forth, you may consider yourself one of our number. Now, lend me your hunting log if you would. I shall add to it the names of such creatures as would provide a fitting challenge to an archer. And to help you on your way, I bestow upon you this short bow. Yea, another weapon. Arm yourself with your new weapon, and then speak to me again. I would have you undertake a trial to gauge your fitness to join the guild. Only 400 XP, but it's something. Oh, actually that leveled me. I learned fight or flight. We'll put that there for now. Alrighty. So I hit level 2. Sweet, sweet, sweet. So we got pretty far. Level 14 in the storyline. I got the Gladiator and the Conjurer. So that will be the Paladin and White Mage respectively. They'll be set up. So I've got 2 of the 3. And also unlock guild husts. Those would be nice. But for now, thank you all for watching. This has been part 3 of my live stream for Final Fantasy XIV. If you'd like to go ahead and give a thumbs up for you future viewers that are watching this later, after the fact, would appreciate it. Comment down below, of course. Don't put spoilers in, please. Don't want people reading this ahead that don't play the game to be spoiled for the story, because it'll eventually get taken care of. And I'll catch you in the next video. See you then, later. Let's exit the game. I am tired. Bye.